hear me over and over and over again. Okay, use your calculator's. I just poked myself in the eye. Jeez. All right, use your calculators. Okay, 1,000, parenthesis, 1 plus 0.05, raised to the 1. Hit enter. So the first one's 1050. Second one, now, oh, I'm sorry, there's a blur on this. I'm not sure if your calculators do this. Try going up here and see how it's highlighted. Hit enter again, and it copies that formula over. Does your calculator do that? No? That's too bad. You'll have to type all yours out again. Gee, that's just terrible. I feel for you. Okay, you're going to raise it to the second power, right? Hit enter. You should get 1102.50. So this equals 1102.50. Makes sense to me. See how it's going up a little bit after a little bit of time. And then I have to retype everything. I don't, but you do. And change the exponent to 5. And I get 1276.28. Easy peasy, right? Okay, we're still on growth. This is growth. Here's a decrease. So this is going to be a decay problem, right? 28. A city of 140,000 people has 1% annual decrease in population. So this is going to be a decay, decrease. Instead of 1 plus R, we're going to have minus. Determine the city's population after the following years. Okay, so I'm going to use y equals my principal times a quantity, 1 minus R, and I don't see any compound word in here, so it's simple, raised to the t. Okay, these are my t's again, right? So I have 3 different problems. So the first one I have y equals my p, 140,000, one minus, because it's a decrease, r, 1%. How do I write 1 as a decimal? 0.01. And this one's 2. So use your handy dandy calculators. Well, you guys are so lucky to have calculators. We had to use an abacus when I was in school. Those were modern inventions. We didn't have those. I get 137,214. Well, that makes sense. Down 3,000 or so. 137,214. Let's try C. So y equals 140,000. 1 minus 0.01. And my t this time is 10. So I have to retype everything. Well, I don't, you do. And put in 10 for the exponent. And I'm down to 126,000. And 600, and I can't take half a person. So I'm going to round this up to 14. You put 13, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Questions, comments, concerns? Let's do number 31. Determine the at an amount. I don't know what that means. Determine the amount of an investment of $100,000. So what do you think that is? 100,000. It's my P. If it is invested at an interest rate of 5.2%, so what's my R? As a decimal. .052. Move it over 2 spots. Compounded quarterly. So I would have to use the R over N. What's my N? What is it? Quarterly. Think of a quarter in a dollar. How many quarters in a dollar? 4. So my N's 4. Okay? And my T is going to be 12 years. That's my T. Okay, you ready? Ready, Freddy? A of T, oh, there's that function notation. That's okay. We can deal with that. My P, 100,000. 1 plus my interest rate. 0.52 over 4. Good. Raised to the 4 times 12, right? All right. Be careful putting this into your calculators. So I have 100,000, or somebody is not a teacher. Because teachers don't make that much. Times, parentheses, 1 plus 0.052 divided by 4. Here's the tricky part. Raised to the parenthesis 4 times 12. Close the parenthesis. Oops, that was not good. Okay. Hit enter. And after 48 years, compounds, I should say, AFT equals $185,888.81. 6 or 7 cents. Guys, remember how to evaluate? Find the value of y when they're given a value for x. All you do is substitute in that value 5 for x. So all you have to do is put it in a calculator. 0.5 raised to the 5th. $31.25. Let's take a gander at number 40. I'm just going to write the T for you. So here's my P. Suppose one of your ancestors invested $500. That's my P. And $1,700 in an account paying 4%. It's my rate, 0.04. Compounded annually, so that's my N. What's my N? Annually? 1. Good. Find the balance after the following dates. 1750. So what's my T? Huh? What year did they start this account? 1700. So they want me to find it in 1750. So what's my T? 50 years. See how that works? How about 1800? 1800 minus 1700? 100. And T equal 300. So you guys could do those 3 problems. You guys got a lot of work to do. Wow. I really gave you a lot of work to do. Yes, this is algebra 1. How about the back? Yeah, I don't know why you do it again in algebra 2. Let's just pick some here. Let's do a couple of number 44, 45. You should do one more decrease. Is there a compound decrease somewhere? Here's a compound. Yeah, let's do 48. So you only have to do 3 problems on the back. And then the rest of it. Did you do all the problems on the back? Questions, comments, concerns? Bueller. Just shout them out. Shout them out.